Okay, so you have two pendants.
Yeah, I have two pendant lights, and a designer friend of mine came in and said, "You've really kind of gone against the
Like he was
golden
going,
rule. Like,
really?
what is your problem?
Really?
How could you do this? It's like wearing one shoe."
Really?
Yeah, he
Oh,
told
come
me
on.
he said you got it. It's the design rule of threes.
Of the odd thing.
Yeah, you have three.
Yeah, but we have three. But I
Yeah.
have seen in a lot of articles and a lot of, well, the shelter porn, two.
Yeah.
Or maybe one. I mean, anyway, we're going to talk about lighting. Cindy Dole, Eric Stromer. This is Home Wizards, where we'd love to, no matter what it takes, help you improve your home and your life. And you may have heard with this kitchen project we have going on. I mean, you want to fast forward to that bling part. At least I do, because that's the really, really fun part.
Well,
get to
you know
see
what
it.
it's like for you. It's like having a great outfit, and now you've got the
Buying
you've
shoes.
got the diamond earrings.
Well, and,
They're
and
hanging from the
it's
ceiling.
it's
Oh,
tall-
yes.
It's not zirconian.
No, heck
I just
no,
want
it
you to
isn't.
know.
No, it isn't.
It's diamonds. Yeah.
By the way, if you
So-
got a cubic zirconium, would you be insulted?
No.
Then I don't have to return my Christmas gift. Okay,
just-
good.
No, it's great. I love it. Yeah. So anyway, picture, just being surrounded by all these amazing lights all the time. How do you pick the right one? I mean, you want not only lighting that functions and that's going to serve you well in your kitchen or wherever, but you want it to enhance the mood, don't you?
You
and
do.
When I was texting you the picture of our light, you went, "Whoa!"
I went nuts.
You said that's sexy time.
I said it's time for sexy time.
Time
Yeah.
for sexy time, because it looked like candlelight. It's
It
very
really
goldenly
did. It was
rich. But anyway,
romantic.
let's bring in Judy Biccardi, who is all about enhancing your experience. She is the owner of this luxury lighting showroom known as Lighting Innovation in Laguna Design Center. So thanks for being here, Judy.
Thank you, Cindy. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Judy.
So you really are in the shoe business, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. She's our girl's best friend.
And I mean, you travel the world in search of what's going to make that wow factor. How do you pick them?
Absolutely. Well, there's a variety of manufacturers out there, and I just kind of go with where my heart follows. I just seem to be able to pick out a wide variety of lighting fixtures to accommodate my clients' needs.
Mm-hmm.
So, Judy, when I walk into a lighting store, I'm overwhelmed. I look straight above me, and there's so much available, and the displays are generally so cluttered that it's kind of difficult to figure out how to find the right style. So what do you suggest to some folks who are trying to pick the right lighting fixture in their own home?
Well, hopefully I can shed a little light on that.
Hey!
She has
Try
all
the
the all the light shows. Okay.
I think with so many options that are available, as you say, it's really tough for anyone to narrow down what they're looking for and trying to find the forest through the trees in a very overcrowded lighting showroom. And so I think it's really important for people who are doing any type of home improvement project, especially when it comes to lighting, is to get a lighting professional on board from the very beginning to try and help them narrow down their search to find out what the needs of the family are, the activities of the family, and then try to weed out what won't work and find exactly what their heart desires.
And here's the catch, maybe a decade or two ago, you would have specific styles of lighting that would really kind of coincide with the design style, right?
Correct.
But then all of a sudden, a few years ago, we started seeing crystal chandeliers hanging in a very casual format or a modern kind of looking room, and then all of a sudden it all went cattywampus,
It's
and
the
I
sky's
got
the limit.
overwhelmed, is what I'm trying to say.
Really, anything goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. It's quite an eclectic look today. I think one of the most important things that a lighting showroom finds helpful is when an end user comes in with different product materials that they're using, pictures of their furnishing, their home, to try and help them tie the look together. Pretty much anything goes now. It's really what is important to the look of the homeowner in the field they're trying to achieve. I think what's most important when it comes to lighting, I'm a big believer in layering light, to be able to have the different general lighting, task lighting, and ambient lighting to be able to fulfill the space.
Yeah, so for example, in a kitchen, you'd have your overhead lights, which would be your task lighting, correct?
Correct.
And then you'd have your under-counter lighting, which would be more ambiance, obviously, right?
Correct.
Task,
And where
Task lighting.
and then where was the other category that we were talking about?
Well, usually in a kitchen, recess lighting, once again, is your general lighting. Your under cabinet is task lighting, but I also find that most under cabinets have high-low switches on them, so you can actually leave them on for a night light. I actually love toe kick lighting, which creates a
Ooh.
really nice ambient mood.
So wait, what do you mean? So on the toe kicks under the cabinets, you'll see something hanging like as though it were an under cabinet light.
Actually, under toe kick areas, we usually use an LED tape light, which is completely hidden and therefore just reflects the architectural of the toe kick.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a great idea.
And it's great, especially in the middle of the night. It's adequate lighting to find the refrigerator to get your ice cream.
It's
So
almost
Get your ice cream.
or it's like getting out of an aircraft when there's an issue and you look at the
you have
lab.
your runway light.
Got it.
But when you walk into a room, Judy, I'm betting whether it's a hotel or someone's home or whatever it is, you're looking up and you're going, no, they overdid it, or wow, this really sings, right? You can kind of nail what they did.
You really do. And sometimes I think that when people don't know what they're doing or they haven't gotten the right information, they tend to go a little bit overboard with recessed lighting to where the ceiling looks like it's just
Like a runway.
with a lot of holes. Yeah, and it's really unnecessary if you layer the kitchen properly.
It almost becomes like a tanning machine, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, tell me
Work
that
for some.
Eric didn't make a mistake having 2 pendant lights, did he?
No,
No.
the three pendants versus the 2 odd numbers in design basically creates symmetry with asymmetry, creates interest and balance. However, you really have to take job by job, and a lot of people, depending on the island size, are putting in full-blown chandeliers now to where 3 chandeliers over an island would be overkill. 2 is perfectly appropriate. And you have to take every job and all the differences and just take it step by step.
And what is it about pendant lights? It seems like that is kind of a new thing that's kind of evolved over the past, 5 years or so. And when you start getting into the pendant light, as we were having them installed, you have to figure out, well, how low do you go? And then how intense do you want the light bulb to be? And will that be in the way of a TV, perhaps? Or are you going to hit your head on it? You know what I mean? As you're standing up or you're chopping, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And there is no strict rule of thumb when it comes to the height of pendant lights. Preferably, I like, if it's a glass shade, I like it down kind of so that I can still see through the kitchen. If you have an island and you're sitting at an island and you still want to talk to the person cooking, that the light's not interfering with your vision. But then all homes nowadays, you have to take into consideration any views that might exist, TVs, as you mentioned. And so in most cases, you kind of need to take that as a job-by-job basis.
You know what's so important, from my experience, my father used to sell French Impressionist art, so I grew up in the gallery business. And, when you put a reflector over a painting, it just creates such magic and gives you such visual appeal. And I oftentimes think that people don't honor the idea of, like you said, layering light within a room, and it makes such a huge difference. Where can we send folks to kind of get some understanding of what this really looks and feels like?
Well, you can send them to me.
There you go.
Once again, every job has to be, looked at for what it is. And nowadays, also with the immense amount of design materials, we need to look at all the materials that are being used in the house, the granites and the different glass backsplashes and the reflectiveness of the material. And even when it comes to artwork, what's the art? Is it, charcoal? Is it oil? Is, what the medium is? Because different lighting is going to add the right coloration to the artwork or tile or granite or whatever materials we might be looking at. So we need
there's such a difference in the look of halogen versus incandescent. And,
the light bulb.
It's night and day.
And then the dimmer switch is huge, too, because I can't believe it's almost like reacting to velvet or smooth brandy or something. When the light is that kind
Hold on. Just so we all know, we've gotten yet another alcohol reference.
It's a very smooth, it looks like candlelight.
Yes, it does.
I don't know, it's just relaxing to me.
It is.
But yet if the light bulb is too intense, right, you lose that mood. So what's that all about?
I'm a big believer in dimmers. I think dimmers should be slapped on pretty much everything. It gives the homeowner full control of the lighting. It allows you to put the maximum wattage in your lighting product and bring it all the way down. With that said, however, there are certain products that aren't dimmer-friendly. Some fluorescents you cannot use with dimmers. Some LED products cannot be used with dimmers. So it's really important upon making purchases to really identify what you're purchasing and to make sure that your dimmer is adequate or can work with the product you're purchasing. But dimmers are the magic.
Okay. Well, when we come back, I want you to share about some of the really cool design styles. I mean, for instance, when you go to Judy's showroom, she has this one light that looks like a jellyfish.
Come on.
That's putting it really not even as eloquent as it looks. I mean, it's beautiful. It's all lights dangling down, and it changes color. So, and then she has this amazing Swarovski crystal chandelier. How much is that one? About what, $30,000?
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's on the shopping list. So we're going to come back and talk about the budget is no object, price is no object. Some of the really amazing.
I'll need 7 of those Swarovski. Delivered to me ASAP.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that, and also just maybe going green with lighting and how we can still go green, but our faces won't look green.
I really want to know, what we can use and to go green, and it's dimmable.
Make it pretty.
Yes.
You're listening to Home Wizards. Eric Stromer, Cindy Dole. We're talking about great ways to, it's one of the quickest and least expensive things you can do to your home is just change out the lights. We're learning about it, talking with this showroom in the Laguna Niguel area, and it's an incredible lighting place where you can find out how to really make your home look rich and beautiful. Home Wizards, the fun continues after this here on KFWB News Talk 980. Yeah, right now, we are loving our kitchen. Cindy Dole, Eric Stromer, you're listening to Home Wizards, and now if you're just discovering this project, you're going, oh, come on. No, we've been waiting for 10 years. We really have waited and struggled.
I don't know
for
anybody who deserves a kitchen more than you.
And so, anyway, it's so exciting to finally see it all coming together. We're not yet cooking in it, but we will be any day. Thanksgiving's coming, right?
But you did let me put my turkey loaf in your refrigerator, which I thought was very nice of you.
I know. It's all there. And anyway, we have to put the vent in, a couple little details, but it's the lighting is in. And I had to send you some of those pictures because it's just so gorgeous to have artistic, creative lights in addition to the canned lights.
After I saw the picture of that chandelier that you have, I was thinking of maybe trying to create my fourth and final baby.
Oh, jeez.
Because it was sexy time is what it was.
It's really,
and
it's on a dimmer, and it has kind of a goldeny, orangey glow. It looks
like candles in an old Spanish mission,
really
but
pretty.
It's modern
Yeah.
looking. It's a great look.
Well, anyway, it is a great pendant light, and you too can come up with this great creativity in your kitchen. Why not? Maybe you're not doing an entire remodel. Why not just do something to kind of give you that feeling of sizzle? And Judy Biccardi, that is her life as the owner of this luxury lighting showroom, Lighting Innovation at the Laguna Design Center. And now, Judy, you were saying that you just recently finally were able to make decisions on your own lighting, right?
Oh, wow. I remembered.
I did.
You know what
Judy
probably did? She did a mechanic's light just hanging on a hook in the top of the...
What did you pick, and why were you in such angst?
It was worse than that. It was only wires hanging.
Yeah.
I think what it really came down to is being in the industry and that the market trends change. And I could see every new innovative piece coming through my door. Just couldn't make a decision, and I had a daughter that was in on the deal, so it was getting two females to make a decision. We do have a beautiful dining fixture now. So
Great.
So what did you get? What's the look of it?
I have a semi-modern / contemporary fixture that is actually all made out of mother of pearl.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Well, so talk about some of these really, really swanky, glamorous, all of them that you have are glamorous, but there are some that are even more vavoom, like that Swarovski crystal chandelier that sells for tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, are people saying, I got to have that, really?
We have clients that, it just depends on what budgets, and we do have all aspects of every budget. The fixture one of the fixtures you're speaking to is a Swarovski crystal ball that actually has changing LED lights within inside of it.
Blues and pinks and greens.
Every color, every aspect. So it's beautiful. And our jellyfish actually is a great fixture that is made out of all fiber optic strands, where the strands have actually been snapped along the way to be able to create a twinkle light. And it, too, has a color-changing wheel, which is available in a variety of different sizes and color options.
So it's almost like lighting is a multimedia experience, right? It's not just a light. I mean, it's almost like IMAX or something, We wanted to move.
It creates such a mood, and that's what's so great about the lighting, and I think people often do not take this into consideration. Mm-hmm. It really changes how you feel in a room.
And Judy, we don't have to spend a fortune. We don't have to spend tens of thousands. We can get something great for a matter of $100 or $200, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There are a variety of budgets, and I think it's important, once again, that when working with any type of lighting company that you have some kind of budget in mind, so they're able to give you the most bang for the buck. When it comes to different crystal options, there are a variety of anywhere from your Swarovski all the way down to a Czechoslovakian crystal, which once again, depending on the budget, you can get the look without spending the money.
And didn't you say you can put that Swarovski chandelier in the dishwasher?
That particular fixture is dishwasher safe. I will state that I attempted to bring it home. The one we have is a 24-inch diameter, and the pieces were too big to fit in a standard dishwasher.
So what'd you do, just hose it off in the driveway?
Absolutely.
All right, good.
But they're so and also of the Swarovski style. What was that? There's a wall of lights that you have in your showroom, and they look like little pulsating diamonds that kind of turn on and off automatically.
That is a fiber optic system that works off of a projector. The system we have on the floor is 70 points of light. And it runs off of one 100-watt light bulb. The lighting goes through a projector through the fiber optic, so you get those points of light. And in front of the projector is a little wheel that actually rotates in front of the light that causes the lights to then pulse in and out, giving that twinkle light effect.
So, Judy, what's the future of the look and feel of lighting? Where are we going? Obviously, this energy efficiency is really pervasive now, and we're going to create new products. What's going to happen for us?
Well, I think that's what I love about the lighting industry that I've been in for almost 30 years now. It is ever-changing. I think you're going to be seeing a lot more products, interior products, that utilize the LED-based technology. LEDs continue to improve. All LEDs are not created equal. There's varying price points and for a variety of reasons. But I think you will start definitely seeing LEDs appear in a lot of interior products, which currently they are mostly used in more task-oriented lighting, and we're starting to see LEDs used in exterior products too.
And LEDs are dimmable?
Not all LEDs are dimmable.
But some are.
Some are,
okay.
And some
and different
are not.
colors, right? They're warmer hues.
There are also different variety of color temperatures with
Yeah.
LEDs based on manufacturer.
So we don't look like we're sick to our stomach, you know.
They're a lot better than most fluorescents, although fluorescents nowadays have greatly improved with their color temperature. And with fluorescents, there are a variety of different types of fluorescents and a ton of different Kelvin temperatures that fluorescents come in. So as long as you're sticking with a 2700 Kelvin temperature in your fluorescents and or your LEDs, that's going to be your warmer looking light.
So really, I mean, it's important that lighting become part of the design itself, because you're going to have to decide not only how many, in terms of electric needs, right, how many extra outlets and cans or whatever you're going to use, but how it's going to function. So all those fixtures have a purpose.
Exactly, and once again, that's why it is so incredibly important to have somebody who does lighting on a job site early in the beginning, because it's so much less costly to make those decisions pre-construction than it is to do it after the fact.
So again, it's task lighting, and what are the other two categories?
General lighting,
Yep.
task lighting, and ambient lighting.
Got it. It's great. The layer,
or mood lighting.
the layer system. It's really great. It's a great way to think about it that way.
It
isn't
is.
It? Yeah.
Velvet lighting. I love it. Well, Judy Biccardi, great having you. And your business again is Lighting Innovation in the Laguna Design Center. What's your website?
It is www.lightinginnovationldc.com.
Great. Thank you, Judy. Fun talking to you.
Thank you, Eric.
Bye, Judy.
And you got to go to a Cindy Kitchen Project. We're going to have the pictures up of our lighting pendant lights. I think you're going to like it. You approve, do you?
Yeah, I love it.
It's
It made me crazy to see that light.
It doesn't make you crazy. It's soothing. I think it's soothing.
It's a soothing and gentle crazy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, when we come back, so we make our way into the second hour, Thanksgiving. Are you ready for Thanksgiving?
You know, all this talk
have a
of
turkey?
Thanksgiving, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it soon.
You will.
And I want to find out how to get a good one.
We're going to talk to the Queen at the Butterball hotline.
I love Butterball turkey.
We promised we
It's
wouldn't
that
ask her.
thing that pops up, isn't it? We weren't going to ask her.
No, we're not going to ask her about beef. What's for dinner? We promise we're really just going to talk about turkey. But she gets those silly questions.
I
People
know.
are truth or dare. I'm gonna dare and call the Butterball hotline and ask her about tuna. No, but we're gonna find out like how long do you have to thaw your turkey? What's the best way? All those troublesome questions that we know stress you out because we don't want stress on Thanksgiving.
No, we don't.
Home Wizards, Hour 2 coming your way right now. Eric Stromer, Cindy Dole. Let's kick the thing.